Thank you for coming to our Pippinger and Partners YouTube channel. I'm going to do a series of short videos over the next coming weeks about tenant rights in New York City, in particular New York. Now, here's the deal. I've had a number of friends come to me who were trying to organize a tenants association in their building, particularly in this time of uncertainty with income and having to have extra time to pay rent and inability to pay rent. And as they were trying to do this by knocking on doors and talking to other tenants, what was happening is the landlord was telling them they were allowed to do this, and that if they continued to do it, they would be evicted or they wouldn't renew their leases. So my friend calls me up and they say, can they do this? And it just so happens that in New York has a law, and this is what the law is. New York Real Property Law, Section 231 in parentheses. Now, what does this law do? Here's what this law does. That law says that under New York law throughout the state, if a tenant or a group of tenants tries to organize in order to have a tenants association, or if there's already a tenants association that engages in certain activities where it tries to inform tenants, where it tries to have meetings and that type of thing, to have a united front against the landlord, it is illegal for the landlord to prohibit that. It is illegal for the landlord to retaliate against any tenant or the association or any person for being a member or for engaging in those activities. What is retaliation? Retaliation is exactly some of the things that I just mentioned my friend is undergoing or experiencing. Threats from the landlord to not renew a lease, threats to the landlord to evict somebody, threats from the landlord to raise their rent an inordinate amount. Bottom line is you're allowed to organize a tenants association, and the landlord is not allowed to prevent you from doing that. So here's the deal, or here's why I'm telling you this. Know your rights. Landlords will oftentimes come after you. They will try to dissuade you in more than just persuasive ways. They will threaten you. They're not allowed to do that. Those are your rights. You cannot exercise those rights unless you know the law. Nobody's going to exercise your rights for you. The real thing here is this. Organizing as a tenants association means there's safety in numbers. Take a chance and do it if you find it's necessary. It's organized group against a landlord is much better than each tenant negotiating with the landlord individually. So take a look at the law and let me know. You can certainly leave a comment here, or you can send me an email at steve@pippingerandpartners.com, and maybe we can help you out. Have a great day. Stay safe. Keep your social distancing.